Crypto wallets. We're going a little bit further down the rabbit hole today and talking about crypto storage. So, crypto wallets, different kinds of wallets out there, as well as why you might want to move your crypto away from, say, a Coinbase or a Robinhood. Hey guys, Jessica here. If this is your first video in our crypto series, I definitely recommend pausing here and checking out some of those videos up here. In previous videos, we've covered things like what crypto is, why it's super interesting, why or how to buy Bitcoin, and like what services you should use. Like I've shown step by step, like these are the things that you should click in order to buy Bitcoin. So this video assumes that, hey, you've already bought some crypto in one of these exchanges like Coinbase or Robinhood or Cash App or wherever, and you've kind of been through some of those ups and downs and seen just a little bit of that volatility of crypto, and you're ready to go to the next phase, which is crypto storage. And so in this video, I'm going to be structuring it similar to what I did in one of the previous crypto videos. So I'm going to be doing a Q&A about crypto storage. And hopefully by the end of it, you'll understand a little bit more about what's out there as well as why it's important. So jumping into it. First question is, why are we talking about crypto storage in the first place? Like, why can't I just keep my crypto with Coinbase? This is the question. This is what makes crypto different than, say, just holding on to US dollars. And the short answer to this question is yes, actually, you can just keep your crypto in places like Coinbase or Robinhood. Ultimately, it depends on why you have crypto in the first place, why you're interested in crypto. So if you're interested in crypto because you see it as an investment, right? Like you want to buy a coin, you want to hold on to this coin, you hope it goes up in value, and then eventually you want to sell the coin. And on top of that, you trust the company that you're working with, meaning like, hey, if you're with Coinbase, you trust that they'll be around for the long term, that they won't go bankrupt, that they won't have a security breach. If those two things are true, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Meaning like the vast majority of people actually care about investments, and then they trust the companies. These are giant companies. The risk of, them going bankrupt or hopefully having a security breach is pretty low. And so if those two things are true for you, that is totally fine. But for people who want more, here are 3 reasons why you might want to move your money away from a Coinbase or a Robinhood. So one of the reasons why crypto is super interesting is that it's all about independence, about sort of taking back control from giant entities like the government and big financial institutions who have held so much power for so long. And at the end of the day, Coinbase is still a financial entity that profits a lot on offering bank-like services and brokerage-like services. On top of that, if Coinbase has a security breach or if Coinbase goes out of business, then the crypto that you keep with Coinbase is also at risk. I know this is not likely, but it's not impossible. And lastly, moving your crypto off of Coinbase will unlock a bunch of sort of crypto abilities. It's almost like leveling up in a video game, where now you have the ability to participate in something called DeFi. You may have heard of it. That's definitely a topic for another video, but for now, I think you should just think about it from the perspective of it will allow you to continue further down this rabbit hole if you wanted to go there. Second question is, what's a crypto wallet? A crypto wallet is basically a place where you keep your crypto. And there are a ton of options out there, but I'd actually bucket them high level into 3 categories: hosted wallets, DeFi wallets, and hardware wallets. So first category is hosted wallets. We talked a little bit about these before, but basically if you keep your money in a Coinbase or a Robinhood, that's a hosted wallet. We talked also about the pros and cons of doing that. The second category is DeFi wallets or self-custody wallets. These are wallets that you own, which means that you have a password or a key that allows you to unlock and get access to that crypto that's inside. And so all this stuff that you hear in the news about like people losing their keys and then not being able to access their crypto that's now worth $1 bajillion, that's the stuff that's going to be important here. So if you go down this path, make sure that, fireproof box, have friends or family hold on to another copy of your key, stuff like that. That becomes really important. At the same time, as mentioned, these wallets are the ones that allow you to participate in more advanced crypto activities. The last option is a cold wallet or hardware wallet. These are the most secure. They are physical USB drive looking things that are not connected to the internet, which basically means that they can't be hacked. On top of that, they have like a bunch of like security features that you have to like get past in order to access the crypto on it. And so they're a bit of a pain in the ass to sort of access. But that's kind of the point. The crypto that you put in cold storage, in these cold wallets, is crypto that you're going to keep in there for a long time, right? It's like the stuff that you're not going to touch. It's kind of like if you had, a lot of bars of gold and then you bought a giant vault to store all of your bars of gold. All right, so last question is, how do you pick one? And the answer kind of depends. It depends on, as I mentioned before, why you're in crypto in the first place. Are you looking to get involved in DeFi? Are you looking to have the utmost security? And in fact, actually, most people use a combination of these different kinds of wallets. So for DeFi wallets, the cool thing about them is that they're very convenient, they're free, and you have access, right, to the entire universe of like crypto activities. But on the flip side of it, there's always a security risk of being connected to the internet and being hacked. In fact, all of these articles happened in just the last couple of months. A hardware wallet costs a little bit of money, so 50 to 100 bucks, maybe on the low end, but way more secure as mentioned. So one way you could couple these two types of wallets is if you keep most of your crypto in the hardware wallet, and then you just transfer over into your DeFi wallet the amount that you might want to do stuff with online. And that's it. Initially, I thought, in this video, I'd also like pull up my screen, show you guys how to set up a MetaMask wallet, which is a DeFi wallet. But then this video started getting way long, so I'm splitting that out. That'll be in the next video. And after that, I also want to show you guys, getting a hardware wallet and then transferring crypto between the hardware and DeFi wallets. If you have any other questions about crypto wallets, definitely let us know in the comments. Also, if you'd like more support with personal finances, definitely make sure to sign up for Uprise. The link's in the description below as well. We build Wall Street level personalized financial plans completely and 100% for free. So if you have questions around crypto, around budgeting, about employer benefits, whatever it is, we're happy to help. And on average, we put 100K in net worth back into people's pocket. Other than that, if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell for notifications. See you guys next time.